fifth grade. Are you ready to do some more math learning? Let's get started. Today we will use properties of operations in order to use the order of operations to evaluate expressions. Let's look at the numerical expression below. What do you notice? What do you wonder? Two students evaluated the expression below and got two different answers. Neither student made a mistake in the calculations. So how did they get different results? Perhaps student A solved the problem from the left to the right, or perhaps student B solved the problem from the right to the left, or maybe one of them started in the middle. We should use the order of operations to evaluate numerical expressions with more than one operation. Keep watching to find out how the steps of the order of operations can help us evaluate numerical expressions. Step 1 of the order of operations is to identify any grouping symbols within the numerical expression. You're going to be looking for parentheses, brackets, or braces. Grouping symbols may be nested inside of each other, and when they are nested, you just have to simplify from the innermost set to the outermost set. The second step in the order of operations is to identify any exponents. You might remember from Unit 1 that exponents tell us how many times the base number is a factor. In 5th grade, you may not see many examples of using exponents in the order of operations, but it is important to know that that is the actual second step of the process. Step 3 is to solve any problems with multiplication or division. You're going to look for the section that has multiplication or division. Whichever one comes first from left to right, that's the part that you're going to solve. And lastly, step 4 is to look for any addition or subtraction parts in the numerical expression. And again, you're going to solve from left to right, whichever one comes first in the expression. By following the order of operations in these steps in the proper order, then all people who might evaluate the same numerical expression are going to be getting the same answer, which, just like our problem from the Think About It, that would have helped student A and student B.
How can you evaluate a numerical expression with more than one operation? Think about this question during the lesson. Two students evaluated the same numerical expression but got different answers. To avoid getting more than one answer, use the order of operations. Rebecca used the correct order. In what order did Rebecca evaluate the expression? First, she divided 9 by 3. Then she multiplied the quotient 3 by 5. Finally, she added the product 15 to 36 to get 51. Evaluate or find the value of 12 divided by 4 plus the quantity 9 minus 2 times the quantity 3 plus 5 using the order of operations. Step 1. In using order of operations, do the operations inside parentheses first.
Remember to rewrite the calculations that still need to be done.
What would you do if there were no parentheses in the expression? If there were no parentheses, you would divide 12 by 4 first. Step 2. Next, multiply and divide in order from left to right. Why is it important to divide and multiply before you add? If you add 3 plus 7 before you multiply 7 times 8, your answer will not be the same as the answer you get from following the order of operations. Step 3. Finally, add and subtract in order from left to right. So, 12 divided by 4 plus the quantity 9 minus 2 times the quantity 3 plus 5 equals 59.
Hi, this is Mrs. Christ. Miss Cook had you think about this problem and showed you strategies in the Pearson video. Now we're going to apply those strategies to help us think about this problem and how somebody could get a different answer. Miss Cook suggested, someone might have just added and started at the left and worked to the right. Or someone started at the right and worked to the left. Let's try those two strategies and then think about order of operations and what we learned in our Pearson video to apply that strategy. If I went from left to right and I added, I would add 15 plus 12, and 15 plus 12 is 27. If I divide by 3, 27 divided by 3 is 9. And 9 plus 5 is 14. This is not correct. If I went from right to left, I would add 5 plus 3 to get 8, divided by 12 is 8/12. And then I would add 15 to this and get 15 and 8/12. And we know that that is not correct. So let's think about order of operations. When we have order of operations, we need to start with parentheses first. I don't have parentheses, so I can think about what my next step would be. My next step would be multiplication and division, because I don't have exponents either. So let's think about this part. 12 divided by 3 is division. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Now I need to think about what my next step is. 15 plus 4 plus 5. When I add this together, I get 15 plus 9, which equals 24. So when I use order of operations, I need to start with what's in the middle because it's division, and that's the first order. Then I can work from left to right by adding the numbers together. Using order of operations correctly will help you get the correct answer. If you're using digital lessons in Schoology, you'll want to use the Try It, which is a PowerPoint that your teacher will push to your account. You can write right on the PowerPoint and upload it and share it with your teacher. The assessment is done in the assessment icon with the puzzle. You can write right on the screen and answer the questions, and then submit to your teacher. Good luck applying order of operations to solve problems.
Great work today, 5th graders. You can watch this video as many times as you'd like to help you evaluate numerical expressions using the order of operations. Have a great day, stay safe, and enjoy.